Ramadan is the month of Al-Quran. During this month, we talk about the Quran being miraculous and powerful. But then, why don't we feel such greatness when we read it? What is the point of reading when we do not understand a single thing? My friend, I want to tell you a story about this pail. This story was told by one of my sheikh, and it's about a grandfather and his grandson. The grandson asked the same question that you asked. What is the point of reading the Quran if you don't understand it? The grandpa then gave an empty, dirty pail to the boy. The pail has multiple tiny holes inside it. He asked the boy to use this pail to take water from the well, which was quite a distance from their house. The boy did as he was told, but the water flowed out through the tiny holes, and by the time he reached home, the pail was empty. So the grandfather asked him to take the water again. Feeling confused, the boy still did as instructed, and the pail was still empty by the time he reached home. After repeating the steps for a few times, he finally asked the grandfather, "Grandpa, what is the point of taking the water if the pail cannot even contain it?" The grandfather then asked the son, "Oh son, take a look at the pail. Is it the same as it was before when the first time you took it?" The boy observed the pail and wow, his eyes widened. The pail was actually cleaner than the first time he took the pail. The grandpa continued, "Oh son, even though water flows out on your way home, but your efforts are not gone to waste. The more you do it, the more cleaner it gets." Just like our relationship with the Al-Quran. We may not understand a single thing mentioned in the Quran. We may feel that there's no use or no point doing that, but know that your efforts are not gone to waste. Even though we are unable to internalize the depth and meaning behind the verses, the more you read it, the more it will cleanse your heart, the more it will guard your hearts and slowly make you stay away from big sins, inshallah. My friend, this does not mean that we should not try understand the depths of the Quran. Please don't be like, "Oh, Ustazah Fatin Afika said we don't need to understand the Quran, we just need to read." That's not what I meant. In fact, it is our responsibility as Muslims to continue seeking knowledge and at least try to understand the Quran. Like what Rasulullah ﷺ mentioned, "Talabul ilm faridatun ala kulli Muslim." The search for knowledge is an obligation laid on every Muslim. But then, Arabic language is a complex thing, especially the words of Allah. It is not easy to understand. Even being able to read it, it requires a lot of time and energy, right? So, does that mean that we should wait until we are pro in Arabic and then we start reading it? No. The Quran is not just for the pros. It's for normal people. It's for you and me. For people who are constantly trying to be the best versions of ourselves. It's for everyone. My friend, whether or not you understand what you read the Quran. Whether or not you have the mood to read the Quran. Whether or not you know how to read the Quran, no matter how imperfect it is. Just like how Malaikat Jibril first met Rasulullah ﷺ. What did he say? He said, "Iqra," read. There's a beauty as to why the first ayah that was sent down was read, because reading is one of the keys to success, be it in this dunya or the hereafter. So, read. Because one day when our time has come, when we are deep below the ground, nobody is going to save you, not your husband, not your sister, not your parents, not your brothers, not your fans on social media, nobody. But Quran. When we remember the Quran when we are alive, inshallah, the Quran will remember us when we die. Let's be best friends with Quran in this world and in the hereafter, inshallah.